First, you want to take off all pre-existing makeup. Next, take either liquid latex like I'm using, or you can refer to my old tutorial where I use lash adhesive and toilet paper, and basically start making scar-like sort of shapes and wherever you want your fleshy open wounds to be on your face. Once you have most of the liquid latex placed, you want to start spreading out the edges to make it blend into your skin a little bit better, and it'll create really nice texture around each of the open wounds. Once your latex is almost completely dry, you can start to form wounds in the center of them. Basically, you're moving the liquid latex to the edges and it creates a open wound sort of look. Here on this side, I'm actually taking tweezers and opening up a hole in the thin layer of latex, and it does sting a little bit if you pull on like baby hairs, but it doesn't hurt that bad. And it just makes a really gross hole in your flesh, and it looks really nasty. On the left side of my face, I created a rotting flesh sort of look, and I did that by making holes in the center of the liquid latex rather than scars or scrape wounds, and it looks really gross and a little bit more zombie-like. Next, you want to take a foundation that either matches your skin or is a little bit lighter and apply that all over your face and all over the wounds that you've made out of the latex, and it's just going to make it look like your skin rather than white stuff on your face. That's awkward. Next, apply a coat or two of white cream makeup. It's just going to make you look dead. That's kind of the goal of this whole look. Next, I'm taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I love using this because it has the perfect, gross, bruisey colors, and I'm taking various shades of burgundy and red and brown and black, and basically putting these colors all around the open wounds, and it's just going to make your face look gross and dead and really, really bruised. Next I am taking any sort of pencil brush into a dark black charcoal sort of color and basically tracing the inside of the wounds but the outside edges of them, and it's just going to really increase the depth of the wound and make them look really deep and disgusting. Now, since this is a pretty zombie look, I'm taking rose-toned blush colors and sculpting out the one side of my face that isn't ruined with bruises and open wounds, and sculpting my cheekbones and making them look really, really pretty. Now take any sort of neutral eye base that you have and apply that all over your eyes. Now I am taking a neutral skin tone color and applying that all over the eye base. Next I am taking a white eyeshadow on a basic eyeshadow brush and applying that to the inner corner of both of my eyes.
I'm gonna be in a costume.
I am also taking the same white underneath both of my eyebrows. Next I am taking a crease brush and putting this into a medium toned brown color and applying that into my crease really, really lightly to sculpt out my crease. Now on a pencil brush, I'm applying the same color underneath my eyes. Now with the same pencil brush, I'm using a brown a shade or two darker than the first that we used, and applying this directly into the crease, not really blending it out, but making a really, really defined crease, somewhat of a cut crease. Now I'm taking the same color underneath my bottom lash line and also curling my eyelashes because there are no false eyelashes used in this look, so you want your eyelashes to be as big and curled as possible. Next I am taking an e.l.f. cream eyeliner and doing a very thin line on the lash line and then winging it out really dramatically. Now take your black eyeliner and apply it to your tight line as well as the outer third of your waterline. Next, apply some generous coats of mascara and your eye look will be complete. For my lips, I'm taking a really, really deep red color, and it is Revlon's Blackberry. I highly recommend this color. It's absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it went with the 50s vibe really well. Definitely apply your lipstick very carefully, especially if you put any wounds near and around your mouth, because the lipstick tends to bleed, so just be very careful. Now for the fun part. Take your fake blood on a Q-tip or whatever you want to use to apply it to your face, and be very careful because this does stain. But first I took it into each of the individual wounds and filled each of the little holes, and then I just sort of went crazy from there, putting it all around each wound specifically and then all over the bruises, and you'll see what I did. I definitely recommend applying the blood over the places where the latex is, just because the latex doesn't really take eyeshadow very well, so putting the blood over it makes it look a little bit more natural, if you will, and it just makes it look a lot cooler. So this is the completed 50s zombie tutorial. It's a little bit prettier than the one I did last year, but maybe it'll be a little bit more appropriate if you have a Halloween costume party you want to go to and you don't want the boys or girls to be too scared to approach you. They'll definitely be impressed and intrigued if you show up looking like this. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful Halloween, you guys.